This game fucking sucks!
Thanks for clicking on the video. Yeah, this game is really bad. I got the Switch version, full price, day one. I think I paid like $60 for it or something, not $80 here in Canada. Like a full price game is like somewhere between like 80 to 100. I'm really disappointed that this game is the way it is. So I didn't finish the game
because it sucks.
I only did like 3 sessions of it. I tried to play it. I'm just gonna talk about my experience with this game, and I didn't write a script for this video because the game doesn't deserve it. I had this game pre-ordered for like a year or like 2 years. I was very into pre-ordering games at the time. I kind of trusted that game developers wouldn't put out a bad game to tarnish their reputation, and that they had some kind of sanctity and respect for the player, that they wouldn't do that. I didn't do any research on this game at all, but I did do a quick search on YouTube, and I already know, like, I just by reading the titles of the videos, I know that like this game did not land with a lot of people, and it didn't land with me. And it really didn't land with me in many ways because I had it pre-ordered for 2 years, and I didn't know that the game was delayed on the Switch because it launched on the other consoles, the more powerful consoles, and it was like in a bad state. So the company like delayed the Switch version because they wanted to make it better. And yeah, what we got wasn't better.
So, Carrington, not so cocky anymore, are we?
The thing with this game is that, 1, it's a first-person shooter. 2, it's a stealth-based first-person shooter during some missions. I don't like those types of games, so I should have known, but I am nostalgic for this game. This is a remake of a GameCube game called Number 13, and I have good memories playing this game growing up. Someone in my family had it, and I would borrow it from them often. The game looked amazing on the GameCube, and from what I've heard, this game doesn't even take into account that art style. They just full on remade it, and it doesn't run well. It doesn't run well. It runs like under 20 frames per second. The footage you're seeing is just straight captured from the Switch. It's terrible. It actually makes me sick. Like there's some parts of the game that even dip lower. It was so hard to play, and I'm so disappointed in this game. And this game has given me trust issues with new releases on the Switch. Games like this, games like Balan Wonderworld. I was going to buy Balan Wonderworld for full price, but then the reviews came out, and then the publisher did that thing where they were like withholding the game from certain reviewers, which always means it's gonna be bad. And that game came out and it was trashed. That game is not even worth half of that. And another thing, I got the physical version. Okay, it has a cool little sleeve that comes off, but I am not getting that money back that I spent on that game. No one's gonna give me $60 at a swap meet for this game. And it just makes me sad that I lost so much money. Right now I have a built gaming PC, and it's not top of the line in any means, but the games that I can get on that, like the shooters, I'm talking specifically shooters because I enjoy shooters. The games I can get on my PC are range between like free and like $10, not even like half of what I paid for this game. There's like more features in these games. They run better. They're just better. To tell someone who's in the market for a shooter on the Nintendo Switch to consider this game is not even an argument, and it's kind of terrible to think that someone might consider this game as a shooter to play on their Switch. Or in any console, honestly, any console that this is on. I only played it on the Switch, so I got the worst version of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my copy, but it'll be a forever reminder to not just blindly pre-order and buy games. And like, I can't financially take a loss like that, because like that's like grocery shopping for like a week. Actually, not even, man. The grocery prices in Canada are stupid right now. I shouldn't have bought this game. I regret buying this game. I can't even play it. It's so unplayable because I'm also playing like shooters that run better and are better than this game. I have no reason to put this game back in my Switch and ever play it again. They promised that they're gonna update it and add more stuff to it, but if I was gonna go back and play this game, I'm gonna play the GameCube version, and I'm just gonna leave it at that because I am so disappointed in this game. This game f***ing sucks! Piece of shit! I hate it! And I'm not even gonna, I have nothing else to say. Thank you for clicking on the video. I'm sorry if you've bought this game and you had to experience what I experienced. they had like a special edition for this game too. They had like it came with a bunch of stuff, and they were gonna like sell it for like more money. And like that was one of the options when I was going to pre-order it like a couple years ago. And I'm so glad I didn't. And I actually canceled the pre-order. And then I went and bought it first day because I knew it was coming out. And like it was a game that I really loved. And they just, I feel like they took that from me. They took the innocence of me knowing that the original game was so good, and that how could they f this up? This is one of the worst. This has to be like the worst Switch game I own. And maybe later on they'll do a free update and like fix all the problems and make it good. But like, it's a terrible video game to own, and you shouldn't own it because it's terrible. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you all.